एक बार फिर से आप सभी का स्वागत है आप सभी के अपने हमारे हमरूह पब्लिकेशन हाउस में। जैसे कि आप सभी को पता है, एक बार फिर से हम लोग आप सभी के साथ जुड़ गए हैं हमारे आज के नेक्स्ट सेशन में, जहाँ पे हम लोग हमारे नेक्स्ट सोलो बुक के बारे में बात करेंगे, जिसका नाम है इंडीज पोएम्स। और इसके राइटर है इंद्रनील सर। उनके बिहाफ में उनकी सिस्टर आई है हमारे पास, जो कि उनकी तरफ से उनके लिए एक ट्रिब्यूट है, जो कि अपने में बहुत बड़ी बात है, बहुत ग्रेट बात है। सो जल्दी हम लोग सोमी मैम के साथ जुड़ते हैं और बातचीत करते हैं। तो जल्दी सी इज़ कमिंग विद अस। सो हेलो अभिषेक सर, हेलो एवरीवन, सबका शुक्रिया। आप सभी को आज शायद अष्टमी है, तो दुर्गा अष्टमी की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। सोमी मैम के साथ हम लोग फिर से एक बार जुड़ रहे हैं। हेलो मैम।
हेलो।
क्या हेलो। सो स्वागत है आपका मैम, आपके अपने हमरूह पब्लिकेशन हाउस में। सो हाउ आर यू मैम?
या आई एम फाइन।
सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो आपको बहुत बहुत कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशंस। जो आपका आइडिया था, जो आपका ड्रीम था, तो इंद्रनील की बुक हिंदी जो पोएम्स वो आ चुकी है। कैसा लग रहा है? या उसके पीछे जो आइडिया है, मैं चाहूँगा कि आपकी जुबानी आप ही बताइए। कुछ भी ग्रेट प्लेजर फॉर अस, प्लीज बताइए।
एक्चुअली भैया तो बहुत दिन से लिख रहे थे, तो उनका ये इच्छा था कि जब 100 से ज़्यादा उनका लिखना का पोएम्स का कलेक्शन हो जाए, फिर एक बुक की तरह वो पब्लिश हो। तो मैंने बस वही ड्रीम को फुलफिल करने का थोड़ा सा एक कोशिश किया है। बस यही सोच था कि उन्होंने जो सोचा था, मैंने बस उसको साकार करने में थोड़ा सा मदद किया है, बस और कुछ नहीं। लिखावट उनका है, उनका ही टैलेंट है, सब कुछ उनका ही है।
ओके।
बस
सो
यही सोच
उनके
था।
उनके बुक के टाइटल के बारे में बताइए। उनके राइटिंग जर्नी के बारे में बताइए, कुछ बताइए।
उनका बुक का टाइटल है इन दिस पोएम। तो वो जब कोई कोटेशन या फिर शॉर्ट पोएम लिखते हैं, तो ही यूज पेन नेम एज इंडी, इंद्रनील से इंडी। सो मैंने इसीलिए बुक का टाइटल भी पर्सनल रखने के लिए, उनका ही कलेक्शन है तो उन्हीं का टच रखने के लिए वही लिखा है इन दिस पोएम। और उनका जर्नी है कि मतलब इन स्कूल एंड कॉलेजेस वो लिखते थे, but not as a like as a achiever writer or ambitious writer, just for pastime. So in 2012 13 he was going through a bad phase of life. So तब उन्होंने अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए he chose writing, and slowly he became one of his best version over the time.
ओके। सो क्वेश्चन आंसर एंड बातों का सिलसिला आगे रहेगा। मैं चाहता हूँ कि हमारी सेशन को, जर्नी को स्टार्ट करने के पहले, आगे बढ़ने के पहले, आई वुड लाइक टू कि आप उनके कोई भी पोएम को, कोई भी पोइट्री को, जो आपको अच्छा लगे, जो आपके लिए बहुत लिए करीब हो, आप कोई भी सुना सकते हैं कुछ लाइन। तो वी वुड लव टू हियर दैट।
ओके श्योर। हाँ श्योर। उनका ये खासियत था कि कोई भी मतलब जो चीज हम लोग अनदेखा कर देते हैं, या फिर जिस चीज को लेके हम सोच भी नहीं सकते कि इसका भी कोई पोएम हो सकता है या राइटिंग हो सकता है, उन्होंने उस चीज को भी लेके एक बड़ा मतलब बहुत सी लिखे है। तो उन्होंने एक उनका एक पोएम है बिस्किट के ऊपर। मतलब हम लोग नॉर्मली बिस्किट खाते हैं, बस खा के छोड़ देते हैं, पर
या
उसके ऊपर पोएम हो सकता है, ये उनके राइटिंग से ही पता चलेगा। तो मैं बस कुछ लाइनें उनका पढ़ रही हूँ। A nice cool evening, and I suddenly feel the mice in my stomach. Limited time to spare, and the best option is only the one to fetch. So I strolled round to grab a pack of biscuit and hurried back to desk. Sitting there relaxed, I unwrapped it and started to munch on it calmly. Nothing extravagant here in the tale of serial interpretation of events. I was idly going through the minute details in white on the red. Red is the wrapper color of the course when I stumbled it on the make. It is manufactured in Himachal foothills, contains wheat and sugar. Wheat from Punjab in all probability. Sugar of the Deccan. The soil of the Himalayas also must have participated invisibly on. Then the warehouse as a paxis. It is in the sacred city of Haridwar. It must have transported another 1,000 kilometers to reach me. Suddenly, I feel very happy. I just tested entire India for just $10. Strange, isn't so? So is my country. Only you need to define imagination.
great. So, this just implies that how he has a great knowledge of geography, I must say. and some sort of reading. He just read on the back of the wrapper, and also knowledge, a great knowledge he had. Wow. Such a great observation, I must say. And it was not like when we started, I was like, what someone can write about just a biscuit. But when you started reading the portion of the geography that from Punjab, Haridwar, Deccan, and many places, it's like, wow, it's a great, amazing. So that's why I just told you to recite the poem because it was like the people should know that on which behalf of which person we are discussing here, we are gathered here. So now people will know wow, how great he is. Okay, because the writers are immortal. They just always, we are or not, but our writer will be there. Like he that I just feel happy, when you wrote. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की हम लोग उनके राइटर क्या पढ़ना पसंद है क्या पढ़ते थे वो अच्छा उसके बारे में बताइए उनके राइटिंग रीडिंग चॉइसेस के बारे में रीडिंग टेस्ट के बारे में किनको पढ़ना पसंद है
Okay, so mostly he was in school from ICSC, so उनका एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा English literature के साथ गुजरा है. So he is a huge fan of Robert Frost poetries, William Wordsworth, obviously William Shakespeare, and he is a Bengali, so he is a fan of Rabindranath Tagore poems, and also some of the recent writers, Joy Goswami, and all the Bengali regional writers. So one thing he always used to say that to write good, you need to expand your horizon and read. So he was mostly into poetry and short stories. So that's how and in his writings also you can get a reflection of his strong English foundation, because he used to read William Wordsworth, Robert Frost, William Shakespeare's poetry. So his English poem has that foundation. So that is.
okay. You just mentioned the word called term called English foundation we would just love to hear some more blinks of his writer so please recite one more poem for us please we would love to hear that
Okay. Okay, he wrote a poem on like means imagining the story of a traveler.
okay
So, uh, in a slanting glory, the yellow rays. In a slanting glory, the yellow rays streams in like an affectionate glass to give a hug and a warm kiss on the snowy cheeks of the rugged path. The coarse pebbles will no more be cold. Is it a wave of a gloomy day, or the droplets cold on hailish fields that paints the path on both its sides, with seasons, blossoms in a right of color, are all vials to make it a promising day. Spring, spring, spring has come, wearing a fancy red and blue, embroidered all over green and gold, with patches of beer sparkling shine, yielding away creepily to welcome light. You can spot the fairies out, flapping their canvas so as to lure. In the eyes flashes dreams of Hadla. In the heart, cradles are rippling. So this was a portion of his
wow
writing of the
such a great
yeah.
yeah I can feel that and when you were reciting I was like I think I must say we all were all for that I mean we were just in a world and that he must be a virtuoso he used a great words and that was not just the heavy word you are not getting there is a amazing thing that there is a soulful thing he had a great vocabulary I must say that uh, like you said
Yes.
he was a creature of William Frost William Wordsworth and we all know that they are the legends of the English literature. And yeah that's why so the next
Yeah.
question is just very related to the previous one like what was his preference to writing? Means like you said about the reading interest and reading skills. Now tell us about what he loved to write, on which topic he loved to write, on what genre he loved to write. Please tell us about
He was all his journey. He was observant. He used to observe people or observe any situation, and then he used to write or pick up the topics. Like I read about that biscuit. So it was not a normal topic. Like I am also a little bit of author, so I will all not get idea that I can write on biscuit. So
Biscuit, yeah.
he has this particular eyes for such minute details of life, and then he picks up topics which we no one can think of, and then write a sonnet or verses out of it.
So
So
can you
it was
give us
only an
some
observation.
examples
Yeah.
of his minor observations he observed and write?
Okay.
Like any puppy or any kind of observation he had.
Yeah, so he has observed like how the from caterpillar, how the butterfly, that journey, silk
Yeah.
wrapped wishes. 3 days what merely is before the new year begins. Everywhere is painted new, and the air flutes still spring. Decor with the best one on, leaves no stone hiding marsh. Laden the air with hue so dear. Up and here, let's welcome in year. How lovely more can you welcome? A new life perhaps, a charm-filled lash. So God sends you as a feather in decor, little tallow taper trophy of a new you.
Oh, great.
So
I must say that this is the combination of his writing and your reciting skill. Both is giving a new way of listening experience to all of us. I'm just loving the way you. This is the combination. His writing and your reciting. So God bless you. You are reading very, very, very well. And last but not the least, I would like to ask that what was his message to all the youth, all the readers, all the writers, all the literature lovers? Please tell us about that message and advice.
So once I have always asked him, why don't you write in Hindi? Because you know how to read and write Hindi. So he once told me that he started to write in Hindi, but then he couldn't, because he told that you need to know the language very well to write anything. So always try to increase your reading. Read whatever it interests you or not interest you. Just read, expand your horizon, and once you read you will get a lot of eye opening things around you. So it's like the more you read the more variety can you write, and the more you write the more your writing skills will get improved.
Oh, great thinking. So, lastly, I would like to tell everyone who are present here and who are not present here. So, thank you very much, Soumi ma'am. You have done a great job. You did a tribute to your brother, and I know he will be blessing you. He will be happy. His soul in rest in peace. So, what you would like to say about that? Your journey, your thinking. What was the reason behind that? Please tell us.
mm, I just wanted to keep his memories uh, with me as well as to the people of whom he loved. So this is the best way I could think of.
Thank you very much. This is a great session. Earlier I told you I will be going to so emotional, but thank God I control my emotion because this is a very 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 emotional touchy thing for us. So God bless you, ma'am, and thank you very much for coming and being a part of Humrooh Production House. This is a great conversation with you and things you we shared each other. Thank you very much. Bye. Take care. God bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, thank you guys. It was a great journey. It was a great conversation, great session to have. And because one of my best, I earlier told, and I'm going to say this for more. So, thank you very much. See you soon at 4 p.m. तो जो लोग हमारे साथ जुड़े हैं मैं बता दूं कि इसके जस्ट बाद 1 घंटे बाद हम एक और सेशन लेके आ रहे हैं आपके साथ हमारी एक और 200 लोगों की सक्सेस पार्टी के लिए जिसका नाम है मेरे दिल की कलम से तो जुड़े रहे हमारे साथ 1 घंटे 9 मिनट में हम लोग फिर से आपके साथ जुड़ते हैं बाय थैंक यू वेरी मच फैमिली